Have you ever felt like you don't quite belong? Like something deeper is calling you, but you can't explain what it is? Maybe you've been told that these feelings are just you overthinking or being too sensitive, and that life is random, nothing more. But what if that's not true? What if these feelings are signs that you're meant for something greater, that you're a chosen one with a unique spiritual path? In this video, we'll explore what it truly means to be spiritually chosen, how to recognize the signs, and what happens next after your spiritual awakening. Are you meant for something more? How can you embrace your higher calling? Stay with us till the end to find out the answers and uncover your true path. The concept of being chosen might feel like something out of a fantasy novel, but in spiritual traditions around the world, it's a deeply significant idea. Whether it's Buddhism, Christianity, or indigenous beliefs, the notion of being chosen points to a person's connection to something larger than themselves, a higher calling. But being chosen doesn't mean you're destined for greatness in some grand external way. It's not about fame or fortune. Instead, it's an internal shift, a spiritual awakening that puts you on a path of deeper understanding, both of yourself and the world around you. When you begin to realize that you're walking this path, it doesn't necessarily come with clear directions. In fact, it often starts subtly, like a nagging feeling that something is off, that there's more to life than meets the eye. You may start asking bigger questions, feeling more sensitive to the world, or even noticing strange synchronicities in your life. These are all signs that you're awakening to your spiritual potential, and the journey doesn't stop there. Awakening is just the beginning. The signs that you're a chosen one often manifest in the everyday experiences we tend to overlook. You might feel deeply attuned to the emotions of others, to the point where a simple interaction can leave you emotionally drained or filled with energy. This sensitivity isn't something to ignore or brush off. It's a key indication that your spiritual senses are heightened. You're not just reacting to the world, you're absorbing its energy, interpreting it in ways others may not. As your intuition sharpens, you might find yourself knowing things without understanding how you know them. Maybe you've had moments of deep inner knowing, when the right course of action is suddenly crystal clear, or when you sense something about to happen before it does. These aren't just coincidences. They're part of your awakening, your spirit beginning to align with higher consciousness. Then there are dreams, vivid, sometimes strange, often filled with symbols that seem to carry messages. For some, these dreams are prophetic. For others, they serve as guidance. But one thing is certain: they are more than just random images in your sleep. Pay attention to them. Your subconscious is trying to tell you something. And what about those feelings of not belonging? Many chosen ones go through life feeling like outsiders. You might feel like no one truly understands you, or that you're walking a path that others can't quite see. This isn't because you're disconnected from people. It's because you're in tune with something deeper. As you awaken, it becomes clearer that the normal world is just one layer of reality, and you're beginning to access layers that others may not yet be aware of. But the signs don't always come from within. The universe too has its way of speaking to you. Have you noticed repeating numbers like 1111 or 222? These synchronicities, as they're often called, are more than just quirks. They're reminders from the universe, gentle nudges that you're on the right path, that your spiritual awakening is unfolding exactly as it should. Once you recognize these signs, the real journey begins. Awakening to your spiritual path is like stepping through a doorway. The world doesn't look the same anymore. You can't go back to living the way you did before, and that's both exciting and daunting. But what happens next? What does it mean to truly live as a chosen one? First, you'll likely find that your old beliefs begin to crumble. the structures and ideas you once held onto may no longer feel true. This can be unsettling. You might start questioning things you never thought to question: your career, relationships, even the way you view the world. This is part of the process. It's a shedding of the old to make way for the new. The more you let go of outdated beliefs, the clearer your path becomes. As you move through this transformation, you'll notice that your intuition becomes even stronger. It's not just that you think you know what's right, you feel it deeply. This intuitive knowing will guide you, helping you make decisions that align with your highest self. But this heightened sensitivity also comes with challenges. You might find yourself feeling more empathetic toward others, but also more overwhelmed by the energy around you. It's essential to develop practices that help you stay grounded, such as meditation, mindfulness, or spending time in nature. And then, there are the tests. Being chosen doesn't mean life becomes easy. In fact, you might face new challenges that seem to test your resolve. But these aren't meant to break you. They're designed to strengthen your spirit. Think of figures like Buddha or even modern spiritual leaders. Their journeys were filled with trials, but those trials helped them grow into the enlightened beings they were meant to be. So if you find yourself facing difficulties after your awakening, don't despair. This is part of your spiritual growth. Perhaps the most beautiful part of being awakened is the calling to help others. After you've been through your own transformation, you'll naturally feel drawn to guide others on their journeys. Whether that's through teaching, healing, or simply sharing your story, your role is to be a beacon of light for those who are still searching for their path. Remember, being chosen isn't about power or prestige. It's about service. Your purpose is to uplift and inspire others, helping them see the light within themselves. Now that you're aware of your spiritual awakening, the question becomes, how do you nurture these gifts? How do you ensure that you're growing into the role you've been called to play? Start with meditation. This simple yet profound practice allows you to connect with your higher self, quieting the noise of everyday life so that you can hear the subtle messages from your intuition. If meditation feels difficult at first, don't worry. The goal isn't to clear your mind completely, but to create space for inner clarity to emerge. Even just a few minutes a day can make a huge difference. Another essential practice is mindfulness. Being present in each moment not only helps you stay grounded, but also sharpens your awareness. You'll start noticing the subtle signs and synchronicities that might have otherwise gone unnoticed. Mindfulness can be practiced anywhere, while eating, walking, or even during a conversation. The key is to be fully present, engaged with the moment as it unfolds. Keeping a journal can also be incredibly helpful. Write down your thoughts, your dreams, and the synchronicities you encounter. Over time, you'll start to see patterns, which can give you deeper insights into your spiritual journey. Journaling allows you to track your growth and gives you a tangible way to reflect on your experiences. Service is another powerful way to nurture your spiritual gifts. When you help others, not only do you lift them up, but you also elevate yourself. Acts of compassion, whether big or small, create ripples of positive energy that extend far beyond what you can see. By serving others, you align yourself with the higher vibrations of love, kindness, and connection. The journey of the chosen one is not about reaching some final destination. It's about continually evolving, growing, and discovering new layers of yourself. Spiritual awakening is just the beginning. What happens next is up to you. Will you embrace your role and step into your higher purpose, or will you let the challenges hold you back? The choice is yours, and the potential is limitless. Now that you've recognized the signs of being a chosen one, how will you nurture your spiritual gifts? What will you do next to embrace this new reality? Don't forget to check out our next video, where we explore how to deepen your connection with your higher self and continue this incredible journey. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out.